Bro, is that fire?
No.
Should we?
Should we investigate?
Yeah, open the door. Maybe just see what.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Were you trying to microwave that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's tinfoil on it.
No, it said it was microwave safe. So
No, but that's foil. That
Foil is never
foil
safe.
is never safe in the microwave.
Shit.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, it smells like burning.
It's Buddy, that girl's fucking stupid.
What the? What? I saw the flame. Like there was a flame. And I was like,
It says microwave. I'm looking at the burrito in her hand, wrapped in tinfoil.
It was very funny when I saw the flame.
Yeah,
the
you're
flame,
like, is
it
that
went
a
up.
fire? I was like, no. I was like, dude, nah, there's no way. And then I saw like the window just reflecting a little fire, and I'm like, oh man, I think he's right. I want to be like, hey, lady, that's why you work in a call center.
Love. I've been really enjoying looking at light. I don't know if it just shows different colors or like it just shows like the ray of light.
What do you mean?
I feel like I feel like something's happening with my eyes. I see light.
You've been looking at lights? I don't understand what you're
like
saying.
if I'm looking at a lamp, like I'm looking at this light here,
Yeah.
I can see like streams of light.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like right now, you see stream?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, very faint, but
Maybe it's like what do you call it? Like a cataracts.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It might be it. You got to go get that checked out.
Yeah, I should.
I don't think you're
But
supposed to be.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's a bad thing, I don't want to. I gotta deal with it. But like, I could see, you know.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be enjoying that. That's how about driving at night?
No, drive. I don't know.
You haven't caught it.
I haven't checked it out yet.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah,
That's dangerous times.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
You gotta take a call. All right.
Nope, never mind.
No, you're good. Okay.
Yeah. So it's interesting.
That's wild.
Yeah, I like it. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have like X-ray visions or something.
X-ray vision.
Can you imagine?
See through walls and shit.
Oh, that would be sick.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, man. So you know,
It's exciting.
it's
It's nice to see what's new in the world of my brother. What's been up? Just lights.
Yeah.
Just been looking at lights.
lights are good, man. Lights. I don't. You obviously know this. I don't like the darkness.
No, you like everything super well lit.
I love light, man.
You know what kind of lights I really like? I like stadium lights.
Oh, those are bright though.
Like stadium lights and like at night specifically. I
Mm.
mean, not that they're on during the day, but
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
nice baseball diamond or a soccer field that's well lit at night.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because when we were kids we played a lot of soccer, and when we had night games, it always felt like we were like celebrities or something. You know?
I know something about playing under those lights.
Yeah. You just felt like you were a
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're playing on a field that's got like potholes, and you're just
rolling your
ankles, but you're like, whatever. Is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's
That's cool.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
I like this look though. I like the hat matching the shirt.
Thanks, man.
This is nice.
Yeah, I just copped this. Shout out Scarborough Spots.
Yeah.
You know, those guys are I think this space was actually their old space.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned
Do
this
they
to you
know
before.
that?
Yeah.
They know that you were.
Yeah.
Wow.
They hooked it up. They initially mentioned that they had a space available
Mm-hmm.
because they were leaving here, and I was
Right.
like, dude, where's the space? And then he told me, and yeah, great guy, man, great guy, great brand. So I'm
Yeah.
always just supporting the hometown,
Yeah, it's great.
and yeah, I was they have a nice little store at Eglinton Square, so I just stopped by, picked up a
Mhm.
nice little shirt, and yeah, man, dude, I'm down to 172.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost the.
Yeah.
I guess since my checkup, which was like maybe 2 weeks ago, I've lost like probably like 8 pounds now.
Now, what prompted that? Was it the doctor that told you, "Hey, you're really fat, and I need you to lose weight"?
No, he didn't tell me I was fat, but he said I was on the higher end of average.
Oh.
Yeah, he said I was like
I would have said thank you.
Yeah.
Above average, thank you.
Yeah, close, close.
Uh.
He's like, you're on the anything heavier, then you'll be considered overweight.
Oh,
And I don't think I was like. I mean,
you
he was,
didn't. You didn't look fat.
no, but you know what? I was looking in the mirror a while back, and I noticed a double chin slowly coming in. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that's why you were growing a beard? I knew the truth was coming out.
Yeah, man.
I knew it.
Yeah, but I think again, I want to be healthy, and this cutting off carbs. I don't want to say cutting it off, but like the other day when we went out for dinner, I was like, I saw a little bit of white rice, and I took like a spoonful.
That was good white rice.
That was great white rice.
That was really, really good white rice.
I miss carbs, man. I miss fries. I miss like a good fried chicken sandwich. Like bread. I don't eat a ton of it, but rice is such a staple in our diet. So I'm down. You know what I've been thinking about a lot? I've been thinking a lot about croissants lately. Like a good fresh baked croissant. Oof, it slaps.
Where's your favorite croissant place?
My favorite croissant, it's not even a croissant place, it's just a coffee shop, and they have these cheese croissants. And I don't know if they use Swiss cheese in there. I think it's Swiss cheese. But it's this place on Oakwood, and it's called Hunter Coffee. It's like a coffee shop. It's not even an actual shop. It's like the door is like a half door, and they open up the top part, and they just serve coffee and stuff.
Cool.
And they have muffins that are banana tahini muffins.
Bro, that sounds so gross.
I know, but it's actually pretty good. But I saw that and I was like, I don't know. Is that appropriation? I don't know what it is, but it made me feel like
some type of way.
Yeah, like what are you guys stealing my people's stuff? Banana tahini? What do you think? You just mix shit up like that?
So you tried it?
Yeah, I tried it.
And
banana
tahini.
I mean, it tastes exactly like you don't
What
really
they
taste
said?
it. Yeah, it doesn't taste like you don't really taste the tahini, but they say it's in there. So I'm just gonna have to go off of their word.
So you just taste banana.
I just taste banana. Maybe there's a little bit of like tahini provides that hint of I don't know, saltiness,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah. So that I've been thinking a lot about croissants lately. And it's been keeping me it's been keeping me up a little bit, Had a dream the other night that I won $100,000.
Oh.
Yeah. Or I didn't win it. I made it. I did like a show, or I got some sort of contract, and I got $100,000.
I thought you made it as in like all
No.
counterfeit.
No. Like I made that money.
$100,000.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of money?
You know what, man? I think it is. I mean, yeah, sure, shit is expensive and you can't buy a house with it or whatever, but 100 racks. I was like, man, debt paid off. Not that I'm in like a ton of debt or anything, but you know what I mean? Pay off student loans, and then maybe throw down a nice down payment on a little condo or something for moms. Set her up right, make her feel good.
Well, $100,000?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think $100,000 is a lot of money.
For a down payment?
Not for a down payment, but just in general.
No, it's not, but you know what I mean?
Like to pay debt and to put a down payment.
Yeah.
And all those things.
Those are the two things. I don't have anything else that I need in my life,
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice to take a little vacation. I got a little trip coming up. Remember we're talking to Chris, man. I'm going to go see him in LA.
Yeah.
I'm going to go watch his Don't Tell taping.
That's so cool.
I said it, and then I booked it. I was like, I'm going to go do this.
I really wanted to go.
Yeah, I know.
I really, really wanted to go. I've always wanted to check out LA.
It's sick, man. It's cool.
I've always wanted
Again,
to.
in theory, it's a lot more glamorous than it is. And then you get there and you're like, the homeless problem is heavy out there.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Is it as bad as Toronto?
Worse.
Really?
I think it's worse. Yeah. Well, because you think about it, the weather is just so much nicer. Any place where the weather is nicer, just the homeless just flock there.
I mean, it's nice to sleep out on the street when it's not snowing.
Yeah,
right?
fall asleep under a tree on a park bench or something like that, But so I'm gonna do that, and I've just been I booked a little Airbnb, booked a car, because you can't really, it's not like a walking town,
What kind of car did you get?
I think it was like something equivalent to like a Toyota Corolla. You know how they say Toyota Corolla or similar? I got that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I'm
That's good.
excited about that. Excited about that. Eating some good Mexican food out there.
There's a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah. A lot of Mexicans out there.
A lot of Mexican babes.
A lot of Mexican babes.
Is that a
More-
thing? Is
more
that a thing
so-
for Mo?
Oh, buddy, love Mexican babes. I was wondering how long we would go without bringing up babes. Mexican babes. Yeah. Driving here, I saw there was two babes. They were walking on the sidewalk. One was like a sporty TNA shorts, whatever, and her sister or her friend. They look like they could be siblings, but the person with her, she was a nurse. She was dressed as a nurse. I don't know if she was,
The scrubs.
scrubs. Yeah. So I was like, ooh, sport babe and nurse babe. And she was getting something out of the nurse babe's bag. Nurse babe was turned around. And the sport babe was getting something out of there. And I was like, yeah, you get it out of there.
You reach in there. You get it, girl.
when you're driving alone and then you see a babe, do you say anything to yourself? Do you ever like comment? And then it's because no one hears you. You ever make a noise? You ever go, ooh?
I think my word is okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like someone's presenting you with
Yeah.
like a dish.
Okay.
Okay, that's what's on the menu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
You know what I do now?
What?
Is I try not to look.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that like a religious thing?
No.
Or are you
Just
good?
I want to see how much self-control I have.
And how's that been working out?
It's it's not as bad as it used to be.
So you look, you
I look,
see
I
it.
see it, and I try not to do a double take. Yeah.
That's hard,
That's
especially if it's like a real babe,
I know.
like
I
just like a
know.
rock star. You're like, oof,
It is yeah. I try not to.
damn.
I don't know why I started this, and it wasn't because of faith or
No,
like it wasn't like that.
yeah,
It was
you have an appreciation for babes. You could be a man of God and appreciate babes.
it's true, but it was more
It's
that
God's
I
creation.
that I felt that there was just, guys normally we don't just let it go. You know what I mean? Like we want like the full image.
Yeah, but you know what I noticed? I noticed that even when we do the double take or triple take or whatever, 5 seconds later it's gone. You ask us what we saw 5 seconds ago, we don't know.
Right, because we forget.
It's like a nice car driving by. You're like, okay,
Exactly.
okay, all right, and then it's gone.
No, but sometimes you're like, what kind of interior is that? Is that leather? I mean, it looks like
Yeah.
leather, right?
Yeah.
So I'm that guy who's going to wonder what kind of interior. So
So you've just been ignoring. Your,
I acknowledge it. I like, okay.
that's it.
Just and focus and try so hard to just focus.
And have you succeeded?
Yeah, I've been doing. Like I said, it was bad in the beginning.
Yeah.
It was
How
just
long you
there.
been on this single look take? Or
When I realized that I would see somebody walking on the sidewalk, I would look at them and then turn my head to continue looking, and then I look on my side mirror. Now they're in my peripheral. I can't see them, so I'm looking up on the mirror. The rear
you
view.
do the double mirror.
Oh.
Side mirror, she's out of sight. Back mirror, out of sight. Yui.
Yeah, Yui.
Follow her
Window
home.
down.
Just want to see what kind of house she lives in.
Exactly.
Just want to see what kind of backyard she's got.
So once that happened, I said, okay, we're not going to do this again.
And that's it.
And I just said, okay, I'm gonna acknowledge it because I can't take that out of a man.
Yeah.
But hey, okay. And then just,
Wow. I treat car accidents like that. Where I see it, I go, oh, big accident up ahead. And then as I drive by, I don't rubberneck. I don't look. Because I just don't want to see. I don't want
Yeah.
to see what's in there. Speaking of car accidents, there's been a few times where I almost got into an accident because of babes. Like a
Ooh,
babe
see?
walking on the sidewalk, and you're like, Oh, whoa.
But you know.
Alone. Whoa, whoa, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Dude, it's scary. It happened once. I was seeing this girl and she was in the car with me. And then there was a babe walking and just summertime, sundress, just, come on, just eye candy to the max, you know? And I was like, whoa, my God. But I didn't say it in my head. I was just like, damn. And then the car in front of me braked. Then I just did a sudden brake. And she was like, were you checking out that girl? And I was like, no. And she was like, yeah, you were. Like that car in front of you. It's not like it suddenly stopped. We were just in we were in a bit of a traffic jam. So it was like, we weren't like driving fast and then the guy in front of me suddenly stopped. She's like, yeah, you were. It's okay. You can tell me. And I know that trick. When they go, it's okay. Talk to me. Girls never actually mean that. When they
I think some might.
I don't know. Not based on
Not this one.
No, this one maybe, but I don't trust it.
You're like, ew, no. Which? Ooh.
I was like, nah, man.
Which girl?
I mean, I saw her. That's not the reason why I braked suddenly. Sorry, I was just in my own thoughts.
Just dreaming about you, my love.
Yeah, I was just too busy thinking about you, and just so suddenly I came to, and the car in front of me had.
That's funny, man.
Yeah,
That's funny.
which would be just so embarrassing if you got into an accident like that. Like, what happened? And you're like, oh man.
But imagine the girl finds out. Like, that must be a huge boost to her ego.
Yeah.
No?
I mean, for sure. She's like,
if a woman crashes because I'm walking on the sidewalk,
or a man crashes.
Buddy.
If a man crashes.
No, like I'm the one that's walking. I don't want a man crashing and looking at me.
No, but you said if a woman crashes.
Yeah, because she's the one that's driving.
Wait, what? So who's walking on the sidewalk?
Me.
Oh, I see. I thought you were saying you're the woman walking.
No.
And then another. I mean, that could be, but
Sure, but you're
saying if you're a man
That's a
walking and a woman
huge-
crashes.
That's a huge boost to my ego.
She sees me and she crashes because I just look so gross that day. Oh God! Purposely turns off the way.
She's off the cliff.
Yeah.
I didn't know to come looking like that.
Yeah.
I'd still I'd be like, somebody died because they looked at me.
That's crazy. I don't want anybody to die, but how sick would it be if I was doing a show and I crushed it so hard that somebody died from laughing? They like struggled for air and then they just KO'd.
Ooh.
I'd feel so bad, but I'd
Would
also
you?
be like, yo, I killed at last night's show. They took him out in a body bag. He
I
died.
murdered.
I murdered.
I think that's a cool way to go. You'd be
Yeah,
like,
die
oh.
laughing.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, what happened to him? You know what? He was laughing. He went to a comedy show.
Yeah. The joke was so good
that he just
died laughing.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple people pass out at shows, but it was because it was like either too hot or like, those weed shows I used to do back in the day or whatever. Just too smoky. Somebody got too high and just,
I wonder when people die, do they have like cliques? Like, hey, how did you die? I died in a car accident. And then this other guy's like, no, I died laughing. If that, like, more superior.
Ooh.
You can imagine.
Like, you mean groups that they hang out with other dead people?
Or like, do they show off? Like, hey, I died because... Think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
Dude,
I saw this TikTok of this guy who was like, or this Instagram, and he was just like, I'm 92 years old. I just want to make sweet love to a lady and just die. That's all. And he was being so sincere. He's like, I'm 92. I'm done. I'm good. I just want to die, make it sweet, sweet love to a pretty lady. And and he was so determined. He's like, I'm going to make it happen, whether it's here or Switzerland. Or I don't know why he went Switzerland. And he's like, I'm gonna make it happen. And I was like, man, that's noble. I appreciate the fact that, because after such a long time, like, you get so old and you're like, dude, everybody I know is dead.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the last one living. I mean, yeah, you want to be healthy, but also
But not too healthy that you're the last one.
no,
I
you're
see.
the last one, dude. How
My-
shitty is that?
I know. You see, it's interesting that that's the only thing you focused on. I'm trying to think, how is a 92 gonna make sweet, sweet love
Oh, buddy,
to a
you
lady?
pump a couple of Viagra's in him, he's good to go.
He's 92.
Okay, one Viagra, he'll be good to go.
buddy.
It'll fire him up.
You think so?
Yeah, he'll probably die from it, but that's the whole point.
So we could just.
Yeah.
He's not making any sweet. I love how we emphasize sweet, sweet love.
man. Pop a blue pill, and when it kicks in, he's gonna be hard for a little bit. And even after he dies, if he dies hard, you're gonna have the rigor mortis. He's gonna be rock hard for a little bit after he dies.
Oh boy.
Which I don't know on the woman's part how. I mean, that's probably not great.
That's not.
You know what I mean? Somebody dies mid smash.
Oof.
Like,
I mean, if he's 92,
yeah, but does she finish? Does she keep going after he's dead? And
I think it's just a guy thing.
I don't know if she's close. You know what I mean? If she's determined, you don't know.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
Or what if he? Oh man, what if he?
Here we go.
What if he takes a blue pill and he's mid smash and then she dies.
Oh
And he's like, "Oh, that's not what I wanted."
man.
Right?
Oof.
And the question goes back, would he finish?
He's 92.
No one can really verify. That's a big fear, you know? Like if somebody like that you love, even someone that you're
What do
with,
you mean you can't verify? You can verify if somebody's dead.
no, verify if you were the cause of death. Like if you're with them and it's just you two and the other person dies,
Yeah, that's
right?
mhm,
Like
mhm.
what do you and then you got to call the cops or call the coroner. I don't even know who you call when someone, probably the cops.
And try to explain.
Be like, "Hey, somebody died. We were mid smash. I didn't do it."
What did you do?
Yeah, I didn't
I
do
murdered.
it. Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. I guess the D was just too good. She couldn't handle it. Sir, you're 92. I know. Cops gives him props. He's like, "Man, that's sick." As he's taking the report, whispers it under his breath. So sick.
Yeah.
What time did this happen?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man.
Huh?
Yeah, what else has been going on, man? I have a bit of a fruit fly issue at the house.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that. I do it. I've looked everywhere. You know, the plants. You were over last night. We looked at the plant,
Yeah.
which I'm not a big fan of plants. I got to say, I like the way they look. I would love to have them in my house. I just can never take care of them, man. I always forget you got to water this. Man, 9 out of 10 times I'm forgetting to drink myself.
Huh.
So now I got to feed water to this other thing. I know it's easy, but I just forget.
You know what I saw? I saw this. Looks like a ball where you put water.
And then you
put
just-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that might work. But then it's watering just that individual area. I mean, maybe the water spreads, but
It's got to spread.
yeah, maybe.
I mean, it should be automated.
Maybe, man. Maybe.
Should be automated, I think. I think they should have like a sprinkler for little plants.
Yeah, just like a mist, just
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of like an air freshener.
Yeah. Like, when you go to the grocery store and they have that spray
Ooh,
on
for
top
the
of
broccoli?
or just the
Nice.
vegetables.
That's nice.
Every
man.
time I go there, I have to press it.
Yeah, if they have the hose, you gotta, dude. Are you
It's
kidding?
happening.
Just press it on my
It's
face.
happening. It's happening,
Sir,
bro.
please stop doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. No.
But it's also, what's the point of that? Is that like just to keep the broccoli from drying out? Or
I think to make it look soggy.
is this to make the broccoli look sexy? Dude, why are you making the broccoli look so sexy for? spraying the just little beads of mist all over those heads of broccoli.
So good.
Ooh.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah.
I will eat you.
It's so hot. There is a sexy element to it,
Oh, it's funny.
you know.
Do
But
you think broccoli is the sexiest vegetable?
ooh, good question. Is broccoli the sexiest vegetable? I mean, it's hard because there's a lot of exotic veggies out there, you know? Because now guacamole, something
No,
sexy.
but hold on. Guacamole
Or
is
sorry, not
avocado.
avocado. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, it's not.
Avocado, like
But avocado's ugly.
is it? But then you cut it open. There's that perfect little seed in there. It's like
Yeah.
broccoli is pretty sexy. I will say the mist adds a lot to it. But I think a lot of things look sexy in water. You know what I mean? Everything's just a little sexier when wet. Broccoli included. Right? You know, like since we were kids, you know, you watch a movie and you see a babe getting out of the pool or something, you're
No,
like,
but that's different.
and then anything.
So how about it's okay?
Yeah. Why? What do you think is the sexiest veggie?
Mm. I might have to say definitely broccoli. I feel like broccoli
I think broccoli could catch it.
could. Broccoli is. I feel like it's foreign because we didn't grow up on broccoli.
No, we got introduced to broccoli. I'd probably say what, 99?
Yeah.
2000?
Yeah.
There's a lot of these veggies that went under the radar, and then one day you're like, wait, what is that? Like,
Yeah.
dude, I got it. Yeah, I think probably like 10, 15 years ago, I got introduced to avocados. I didn't know what they were.
I didn't think they existed.
Yeah, dude, it just
They
wasn't
just
on my radar.
They just started making
Yeah,
avocado.
one day you're like, dude, what the hell?
I guess let's call it avocado.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I think broccoli. is
Broccoli is pretty sexy.
yeah.
Not carrots. I wouldn't.
No, carrots are not. I think the ugliest is maybe ginger.
Ooh, ginger is it is pretty ugly, eh?
Yeah, but I love it.
Ginger is ugly.
Oh man, ginger's ugly. Potatoes are really ugly.
Yeah, but potatoes are arguably the most delicious. So many different ways of making them.
Sure.
You know, dude,
Mhm.
I see this guy come up on my TikTok sometimes. He works at a stand in like the UK or something like that, and he makes these baked potatoes. And there's always a huge lineup, and he has like a head camera, like it's POV.
Oh, nice.
And he just like, they're like, oh, can I get a bean and cheese potato? And then he takes it, opens it up, cuts it up a little, pours a bunch of beans on it, a bunch of cheese, wraps it up. And there's just a huge lineup. I'm like, you guys are lined up for baked potatoes with beans and cheese? This is dumb.
It is the UK though.
Yeah, I guess
What are
everything
they?
there is like prison food.
Yeah.
It's all jail food out there.
What do they have?
Yeah, they don't got nothing. I've heard from numerous people the food out in the UK sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of prison food, you see that video I sent you the other day?
Yeah, that's
In
insane.
Japan?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
It looks so delicious.
It looks so good. Fried chicken. Dude. And they're like, it rivals like chain restaurants. I'm like, oh, big claim. Big claim. I almost want to go to Japanese prison.
Yeah. I wonder what it's like. I wonder if there's a documentary. I'm going to actually check.
Japanese prison?
Yeah.
It's probably amazing. The Japanese are just so far ahead. I mean, you were in Japan not even a year ago.
Buddy, Japan is.
You love it.
Oh my God. I
Would you
there's
live there?
110%.
You'd live in Japan.
I would leave a lot of things to go live
Really?
in Japan. Absolutely.
What was the most what was the best thing about Japan? What did you like the most?
There's so many things. Cleanliness. You know how much I like.
Yeah, you
cleanliness.
love that.
Order. You know how much I like order.
Yeah.
Right. I love the fact that it seemed that everybody was friendly. Everybody. There was no angry people. You didn't have, it was just everybody happy. It seemed happy.
Mm.
It may have not been, but the way they greet each other, the way so much respect.
Did you bow? Did you hit anybody with a bow?
I didn't bow. No, I
Why?
probably should have.
Right.
I don't know because I just didn't feel like I'm a bowing kind of guy.
Yeah, you got to bow over there. You're Japan. You got to bow.
I guess.
Bow,
But
bow, wow.
I did. I did.
Hit him with a bow wow. That's the double
Yeah.
bow.
The
You bend at the waist and then you nod the head. That's the bow. The first part. Wow.
You know what's you know what's really funny
What?
is that I was on the train station and there was 5 or 6 men standing in a circle,
Mm.
and it looks like they were finished a business meeting or something and they were leaving. As they were departing, they were all bowing at the same time.
Oh, really?
And it was like, and the other guy bows, the other guy bows, and then the other guy bows, and then the third guy bows, and they were all bowing. And then it seemed like it wasn't going to end.
Oh, really?
So,
What were they
but,
taking turns bowing?
They
or did
weren't.
they all
No,
bow at the
They
same
just all
time?
bowed at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, was there multiple bows from one person, or did one person bowed to the whole group?
The train, so I had to get on the train, so
Yeah.
I couldn't watch the ending of this.
Yeah.
They're probably still bowing.
They didn't stop. They can't leave. Doors closing. Yo. Did you bow at this guy? Thought you missed a bow. You must feel like shit if you're hanging out with somebody and then like a friend over there in Japan and then you're leaving, you're like, yo, take it easy, man. And then they bow at you, you're like, yeah, later. Then you get home, you're like, damn, I didn't bow back. It's like when
Yeah.
you forget to say thank you.
Yeah, that's. Oh, speaking of thank you, today I was making a left turn, and it was a traffic jam going the opposite direction. So a pickup truck stopped.
Mm.
So as I was making the left, I was on the phone. I think I was on the phone with you. I made the left, and then I hear the guy in the pickup truck, "You're welcome." And I was like,
Why was he turning right on the opposite?
Yeah. He's like, "You're welcome." And I felt so bad that I screamed, "Thank you."
You should have gotten out and bowed.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah. Dude, it
Yeah.
happened to me the other day where I was trying to make a left and there was a guy going in the intersecting direction, but it wasn't a light. I was just coming out of a side street. And it was just so many cars that, you have to muscle your way in. So I muscled my way in to the other lane, but I wasn't, or to the opposite side. But it was like my car wasn't fully in, but the light had turned green. So I'm just a second or two away from getting in fully. But a car was coming in the opposite direction, and then this guy had to stop, and then he laid into the horn, and like my windows were down, and I was like, I put up my hand, I waved to the guy on the other end, I was like, hey, thank you, and then to the guy that was honking, I put my hand, I was like, thank you, and he's like, asshole. It was kind of perfect. This old guy and his wife.
Asshole.
Asshole. Yeah, man, it's pretty wild.
That's a cool curse word.
Asshole. You're
Asshole.
an asshole.
But you have to say it with the
Asshole.
Yeah.
Asshole, yeah. I mean, asshole's not even like that bad anymore. I feel like it's like over the years, it's just gotten diluted. It's not as
good.
doesn't hit.
Mm.
It doesn't slap in the same way that it used to slap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but yeah, man. Dude, I saw this thing the other day. You probably saw it on your end too, where they found cocaine in those sharks' system in Brazil.
Yeah.
It's not wild.
That's crazy.
Just sharks hooked on coke.
I didn't read the rest as to like why or how it happened.
I would speculate. I mean, I would speculate that because all the drug smuggling that happens in that region, that sometimes people get caught and they just have to throw all these bricks of cocaine into the water. Just be like, yo, we don't have anything. Just see a bunch of coke floating behind them. It's not mine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So you think what? The sharks just came out and ate it?
Maybe they ate it, or maybe just kind of, things disintegrate in water and then cocaine got in the water and just got in their system. But, or somebody is getting out there every night and giving the sharks a bunch of cocaine.
And just watching them behave
just
differently.
firing them up.
They're just whizzing through.
Yeah. Watching all these sharks talk about crypto and starting a business. Just hopped out on coke.
But I wonder how they found that out. Like you have to test for cocaine.
Yeah, probably like marine
But
biologists.
why are
and
you
stuff.
gonna go test a shark for cocaine?
Just probably. Oh, that's a good question.
You know, like
I mean, I don't know. The Olympics are around the corner, so they probably
It's
just got to
not-
make sure all the sharks are just eating fairly and not.
you know, I just wonder, like you have to, something had to happen
Yeah.
in order to, hey, let's just test the sharks for cocaine.
I mean, does it have? I mean, they probably saw that there was an influx of just drugs being dumped into the water, and like, we wonder if that's getting into the animals. You know?
Or one of the sharks did something crazy.
Yeah, I just lost it. Flipped a boat over.
You know?
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know, man. The sea is terrifying.
The sea is, yeah. The
Like,
sea is.
What's your favorite sea creature?
Mm.
If you had to choose.
I had to choose like to hang out with.
Yeah, like maybe grab dinner, pick their brain a little.
Pick the definitely a whale.
A whale.
Yeah.
Damn. They're so big.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, whales are awesome.
Whales are really, really cool.
I want to go whale watching, man. I've been to all these places all around Canada where there is whales, but I never caught them because I'm never there in the right season.
Mm.
But there's like whales and dolphins and stuff like that.
Dolphins are kind of, I feel like they're overrated.
Dude, they're so horny. They want to smash. They have sex for pleasure.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's the only animal that does it. No other animal has sex for pleasure.
Mm.
You know, everybody else just procreates. But I also like wonder whoever made that piece of information up. Not that they made it up, but it's like, okay, like maybe you did a little bit of a study, but also like, how do you know? How do you know that there isn't more animals that are just smashing out of just
Like, there's no way you can tell me the dog doesn't smash for only for procreation. Like,
I think it is for procreation because like
so
even
the dog just wants to hump everything.
yeah, well because they have this thing in them that tells them to make babies.
Mm.
But then also you go like how
But isn't that what horniness is?
I wonder if horniness is something that you're born with
Mm.
or if it's something that you learn.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Like if there's like when you're a kid.
Nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. How do you know? How do you know that that's this thing that you really want?
Mm.
And then, you know? But I guess dolphins, like, I don't know. They must. But also, like, apes. I know we talked about apes on our last podcast, but, like, they're so close to being like us. They got to smash for pleasure. Must feel
That's
good
what
for
I'm
them.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched an ape, a video of an ape giving another ape a blowjob.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. And the male ape, had his head up like this, like he was enjoying it.
Oh, man. Then he finishes, man, where are the bananas?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just crush some bananas. I wonder if they get hungry after sex.
They must.
They gotta.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Why do people? You know
So
what I
it
mean?
exerts a lot of energy.
That's true.
Lions just fall asleep.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat sex is creepy though.
It is.
Because they like you ever see cats doing it and they just bite on the back of each other's necks and and the one
Mhm.
that's getting bit doesn't like it at all.
Mhm.
You know?
But I
But
wonder if they know it's coming.
ooh. I mean, they have to. They must.
Lions do the same thing.
They must know. Yeah, they're cats. They're big
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah.
You know? They must. I don't know. There's got to be. I don't know if consent is a big thing in the wild.
In the wild, no.
No.
But it's same thing with the sea. I don't know if the
Ooh. Have you ever seen like a seahorse ejaculate? They just pump a whole bunch of little miniature seahorses, but like every one of those is like just like 100 seahorses. It's
and then they become, and all of these become
and they're all just-
seahorses.
yeah.
So they don't need a female,
I don't know, maybe. Or maybe that's the female pumping. I don't know. One of them,
or that's how they give birth.
maybe that's how they give birth. I don't know. I just saw a video of a seahorse just pumping out just
I wonder
loads
if
of
that
mini
was,
seahorses.
I wonder if that's like an AI.
No, it's real.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I always thought when I was a kid that seahorses were huge. Like they were the size of horses.
You'd think.
They're tiny, man.
Yeah.
They're so small.
Yeah, it's
Seahorses. What a dumb design for a body, though, eh? They were just like, before they were created, they just looked at God and they're like, hey, we saw what you did with the horses. And he's like, man, do you guys like water? And he's like, yeah. He's like, what if you guys were seahorses? I'm like, yo, that's sick. And then they're just brought down to earth and they're like, what the fuck is this?
I have no legs.
Yeah.
How am I swimming?
I can't gallop.
What kind of horse am I?
This is dumb.
I want to know what seahorses eat, actually, and how do they live. That's an interesting thing.
They
That's
probably
good.
eat like
That's good.
algae and shit. They're so small. I mean, what else can they really eat?
I wonder if they grow. Do they grow? Like, there's got to be like
Like big
a
seahorses?
big
I
seahorse.
don't think so. I don't think they grow to be that big.
No,
I don't know. Maybe the size of your palm? I'm
That's
just making it up.
that's still pretty big. I don't like jellyfish. They look cool.
They look sick.
I would like to have like a tank of jellyfish at home
Yeah.
with lights underneath it.
Ooh, yeah.
You know?
There's some jellyfish that just light up on their own.
Oh, see, I would like that.
That would be so sick.
But I don't know if I would want it in my house because now my feeling for animals might be a problem.
Yeah. You never want to really cage up anything. You know what I mean? Like the idea of just caging up an animal or just keeping them. A dog, I think, is cool because a dog like gets domesticated and then they like being around you and they like going out with you and hanging out. Like they're not like, oh man, life would be so much better. I mean, they might be like romanticizing the idea of just being out of the house.
But do dogs actually like you or because they know you're the source of food?
That's a part of it too. But they do like you. Dogs show affection. They show love. They got emotional intelligence. Not unlike a cat. A cat sucks, dude.
I like a cat.
Cat is bullshit.
Yeah.
Cat is dumb, dude.
Why, man? Cats are cool.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't have to take it out, which is important.
Yeah, but still,
You don't have to.
They're not affectionate,
go-
man. If you die,
No, what do you mean?
if you die in the house with the cat will eat your body.
You want to tell me a dog is not going to eat you?
No.
You leave, you.
They seem very loyal.
I'm sure they're loyal, but if you're hungry, loyalty goes out of the window.
Maybe if it's a rescue, it might just be like because they have a lot of trauma. You know what I mean?
Oh, so blame it on the trauma.
I mean,
Okay.
they got beaten by newspapers.
I'm just all I'm saying is hunger trumps loyalty.
for dogs or for humans as
I
well.
think for everybody.
Really?
You don't think if people are hungry, they're not gonna eat each other?
Nah, eat each other? I
Buddy.
don't know. Like cannibals? No. I
You-
mean, I don't know. I don't
Okay,
think so.
okay. You know about the story of that plane that dropped and these people were really hungry and they ended up eating each other.
Made a movie out of it?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
Why did
I
they eat
guess
each
so.
other? Because hunger.
I mean, like if somebody drops dead, like, and then you're like, all right, I guess this guy's already dead. We should probably take a bite out of his thigh. You
Hmm.
know?
What
But even then, like,
would you eat a thigh? What would you eat? Like
what would be the first thing I'd eat on a
yeah,
person?
yeah.
I mean, I just it's gross, man. I get grossed out by like cuts and like like if you got a lump, if somebody got a lump,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, touch this. Is there a lump
Yeah.
here? You're like,
Mm,
I don't want to know, man.
mm. Is there a fire?
And then
Bro. Is that fire?
she lighting something on fire? Oh, it's probably something in the microwave. She light up some tinfoil or something.
I don't know. Should we?
Should we investigate?
We probably should.
Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah, open the door. Maybe just see
All right.
what's
There's a
happening.
fire outside the door.
Yeah. Mo's investigating a woman who's.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Were you trying to microwave that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's tinfoil on it.
No, No, it said it was microwave safe. So I
No, but that's
didn't-
foil. That
Foil is never
foil's
safe.
never safe in the microwave.
Shit.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, it smells like burning.
Buddy, that girl's fucking stupid.
What the?
It says microwave safe. Bro, you're holding a burrito in tinfoil. Where does it say microwave safe? So dumb. Oh my God. It
Oh.
reeks like fire in here now.
Oh, but I saw the flame. Like there was a flame. And I was like,
It
is
says
this-
microwave. I was like, I'm looking at the burrito in her hand wrapped in tinfoil. I'm like, were you trying to microwave that? Yeah, it says it's.
Did she burn the carpet?
I don't know, man. There was
Bro,
a couple.
it smells pretty strong.
Yeah, well, it's burnt. It was like, I think it's like not fully tinfoil, but you know the paper that's paper on one side and foil on the other for
Ah.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
It says it's microwave safe. That's lunacy.
Wow.
I want to be like, hey, lady, that's why you work in a call center. You think tinfoil belongs in the microwave?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
get back to
funny.
those phone calls,
Yeah,
eh?
exactly.
She's
Oh,
like,
man.
oh,
Oof.
oops, oops. Almost
Wow.
burned down the building. Oops.
So like, what the? I hope. Well, the good thing. Oh, we do have a sprinkler here.
Is that what that is? A sprinkler?
Yeah.
This thing just pops off and water starts
it
shooting
won't-
out?
No, it needs heat, so you're okay.
Oh, so if these things heat up, then they'll start shooting water.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, we almost witnessed a
Mhm.
fire
Yeah. That's.
from, in case you didn't catch on to the conversation of this dumb lady outside trying to warm up a burrito in tinfoil in the microwave. Microwaves are crazy, dude. They're insane. I don't know. You know how they work, right?
I send in microwaves to the food,
Yeah, and then what happens?
and then it heats the molecules inside the food.
The molecules, man.
Am I right?
You said molecules.
Molecules
is your Greek friend that you went to school with. Dude, I found it because I didn't know how it worked. I just always thought it was just the waves that get into
Mhm.
the food and heat up the food. But it turns out that they shake the water molecules because when water's hot, the molecules are shaking, right?
Mhm.
Or the cells or whatever it is. And when they shake around, that's what generates heat. So that's why for food that's dry, it takes a little bit longer in the microwave. But when a food is wet or it's like soup or some sort of liquid, that heats up faster because there's just a lot more water in it. So
Wow.
yeah, it shakes the water molecules in there, and then that's what heats up your food. And all food has a little bit of water in it,
Yeah.
you know?
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I can't believe she was holding a burrito that was on fire. What an idiot, dude. I'm sorry, but that's so dumb. That's insane.
It was very funny when I saw the flame.
Yeah,
the
you're like,
flame,
is
it
that
went
a
up.
fire? I was like, no. I was like, dude, nah, there's no way. And then I saw like the window just reflecting a little fire. And I'm like, oh man, I think he's right. Oh God.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
insane.
Wow.
Dude, a few years ago, I was at home and I was laying on the couch on my phone. And the fire alarm in the building goes off all the time because, you know, I don't know, people are cooking or, you know, some kids are playing around pulling the fire alarm. So it would go off at least once a week. So we just I've just learned to ignore it. When it goes on, I'm like, someone's going to show up. But then the fire alarm went off and mom was in the kitchen and I was laying on the couch. And she goes, hey, you should go check in the hallway, see if like everything's okay. I'm like, that's okay, you know, goes on every week. And lo and behold, we just hear like a knock at the door, like a frantic knock. I was like, what? I get up, I run to the door, I open. The hallway smoked out. And this lady's like, there's a fire, pack your shit, let's go. And
Oh my
I was
god.
like, oh my God. I was like, Mom, it's a fire.
Oh Lord, it's a fire.
Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
So what did you end up doing?
While we just went in, I don't even know what I packed. I think it was just my phone and charger. I was like, everything else, whatever.
Oh.
And maybe my passport. I think I grabbed my passport, and then we went downstairs, and it turned out that like 2 floors down on the opposite side of the building, there was a raging fire just shooting out the window, and like it was like
Wow.
crazy, man. It was nuts. Fires are scary.
Fires are scary.
Fires are super scary, but
Yeah.
but yeah. Yeah, so now whenever the fire alarm goes off, I get up and I just do a little check, a little sniff test, make sure nobody's trying to microwave burritos wrapped in tinfoil. And
Wow.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah, fires are.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But what else has been on your mind, man?
The future. The future. We don't talk a lot about politics, which is good.
Yeah, Trump
Trump
just got that bullet right through the ear.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to be president.
I think he will, man. It's looking like a landslide. The whole marketing campaign behind everything. I'm like, buddy, that picture,
It's amazing.
it's
going to be like a.
dude, that's an iconic picture.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, the guy is a sack of potatoes, but you're like, dude, that's a crazy picture.
That's a.
Fist up in the air, American flag in the back. I'm like, that's got to be staged.
Right?
They're holding him back.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what a hard picture, dude.
but you have the video is not as hard
No.
because you see him like getting up and like just
Yeah.
doing, like you're not
Yeah, it doesn't look that
like
cool.
it's not the picture makes it look like he was.
Yeah. And you're like, dude, you're 78. Like, what are you putting up your fist? Relax.
I think it's crazy that the guy almost died.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's scary. Assassinations are nuts. And they haven't happened in a while.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what are some recent assassinations? Like,
I think that Japanese guy.
did he get assassinated?
Yeah.
Well, he got shot with a camera that was like a gun.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can I take a picture? Yeah, sure. Shoot. Just drop.
That again, assassinations are not good or cool or
No.
anything, but that's a cool way.
You're
I
like,
think with his
"That's
group,
sick."
hey, how did you die? Somebody took a picture
In
of
this
me.
group that I made up. I mean, dude, it's nuts. It is very scary. I don't remember that, was it North Korea or whatever, that guy that got assassinated. He wasn't assassinated, but like somebody bumped into him at like a function or something, and they just like, I don't know if they sprayed something on him or it was like a powder that they just sprinkled on him. And then like just half an hour later, he had a heart attack and died.
Yeah,
And it's like this like super deadly, like,
I can't remember what the chemical is,
yeah,
but there is a chemical that does that.
that's scary.
Yeah,
That's scary, man.
yeah, it's but again, he almost died, and he still got up and raised his fist up
Put
in
his
the
fist up.
air like it
Yeah.
was a big deal.
That's insane. All right, somebody else is at the microwave.
Okay, let's see. We should just
Alright.
comment the microwave.
Yeah. Don't microwave tin foil, you dumb idiots. So stupid.
That's yeah. I think so. Yeah. So when you're asking what I've been thinking about, that's definitely that, and just the future. Like, how's it gonna be?
People have been showing up to his rallies with band-aids on their ears,
Oh,
like a trademark.
To
Buddy,
support.
it's gonna be
It's gonna be a thing.
It's gonna be a thing, man.
wow.
Like, I know comedians have made this joke, but kind of like Nelly with a band-aid under the eye.
Yeah.
Now you gotta. Hey, you're a Trumpster. You wear a mega hat, and you got your ear bandaged up. People are so dumb, man.
I wonder if he's gonna have cauliflower ear now.
I
Can you
mean,
imagine?
I don't know. Maybe no, because it. I don't know if it went through. I don't know what the. I'm waiting for the Band-Aid to come off.
Oh, to actually see how.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Just to.
Mm.
Is it gonna be gross? Is it gonna be But he's got so much money. He's probably get a new ear from somebody,
Of course.
one of his assistants. He's like,
Or he could just look around like, hey, I want your ear. They'll
Yeah.
probably give it to him.
oh yeah, dude, they love him out
Yeah,
there. They're
yeah.
like, that's the crazy thing is like, out of the entire United States, there's a lot of really great people, a lot of great figures, and the best guy they're coming up with, or the best two, were Trump and Biden. And Biden dropped, and now Kamala Harris is. But I'm like, buddy, you're not gonna. You know what I mean? She's not gonna. I don't like her at all.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
I don't know anything
politics
about her, but I just don't like her
or
vibe.
politics, but
Something about her. She's kind of like that teacher that would just fail you for no
I know, but
reason.
I'd like a woman. I'd like to see a woman succeed.
Yeah,
Like
of
that,
course.
That to me is so
But there's so many greater
Good.
women.
right, but they're not running. So I'd much rather have a woman win to just see what happens.
Yeah.
Because think about it. I think it might be good.
I mean, maybe.
We've been running with guys for so long.
Yeah, I do think there would be something, you know, I think there would be some changes, but also you're like, you know, like, do presidents actually do anything, or are they just the spokespeople for like Congress, you know? Because they don't.
Sure, but I'm sure they have a say. Like,
Oh, they do.
right?
They have pull,
Yeah.
but you're like, you know, prime minister in Canada makes what, 500,000 a year? You're like,
Yeah, but
dude, you're running the whole country.
he's running Canada.
But it's still a country, man.
I get it, but you can't
know?
compare it to like a job like the president of the United States.
They're both leaders of their
I
countries.
understand. I'm not.
You ever see that video of like Trudeau at like those big Congress meetings, and he just goes sit with people and they don't want to talk to him?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has to shake their hand, they walk away.
No, I did. But
That
yeah,
must suck.
that's what I mean. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you ever run for some sort of political head figure, like a president or a prime minister or something like that? Like any sort of leader?
I would. I just don't know if I would be able to play the political game.
You'd have to.
I don't know
You'd
if I'll
have to
be
be
able
the puppet.
I don't know if I'll be able to. Like, if I wanna fix this whole homelessness thing.
Yeah.
I want everybody. I want us to have more doctors, so give more money to doctors, more than they already have, so they don't have to leave the country.
Yeah.
I want people to have opportunities for a lot of things, but again, I'm more of the people,
Like for the people.
for the people,
Yeah.
of the people.
Well, both. A man of the people, for
Yeah.
the people.
Yeah. So
FUBU, for us, by us.
so I don't think I would succeed, because people would come to me with their problems and I would try to fix them.
Yeah, but the problem is that there's so many problems. And
I feel like some problems are, we always talk about this first world problems.
yeah.
Right? And it becomes a problem. Right? It's not really a problem.
Like what?
A first world problem. Traffic. Right? Traffic sucks.
Yeah.
Okay? But you're sitting in your car. First of all, having a car, for a lot of people, I'm not going to say everybody, but for a lot of people, it's luxury.
It is a luxury, yeah.
Right? No, but some people need it to pay money, so using it for Uber. So it's not really a luxury, it's more a necessity.
It's a tool.
Exactly. Cab drivers, all of that stuff. But does traffic suck? Absolutely. Is traffic getting worse? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you're sitting in your own car. You don't like it, go take the train.
Yeah, but the train's delayed
Oh, okay.
all the time. The buses are always
see,
everything's so down all the
First world problems.
time. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. It's not a
Right.
third world problem. I mean, it's not like famine or
Thank you.
or
You
like
see?
rampant diseases. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like you're not dodging missiles.
At the time, though, when you're stuck in that jam, it definitely feels like a third world problem.
It does, and I really think if we could control the traffic, if we could control the amount of construction taking place, minimize it to, let's say, night, for example,
Yeah.
and tractor trailers have specific time that they can be on the road, you won't have as much traffic.
That's true. But also, I think maybe speeding up, because all these construction workers are under unions and all these unions are mobbed up.
And again, it goes
So
back
then they go, hey,
first world problem.
you got to pave this road. It's going to take you about 4 years. And you're like, 4 years? They do it in 3 hours in Japan.
Yeah.
But here it takes 4 years.
Yeah.
So here's my solution to that. I think definitely trying to get work done faster so that the whole summer is not spent just you jammed in a car waiting.
Yeah, but how would they do that? How do
you
you
work faster, man? Hire more people in the construction sector so that
But you just said it, as unions, they'll tell you, hey, my union tells me I need to work only.
Yeah, but then you got to figure out who the union head is and get ahead of that. Like what,
Yeah, no, I don't.
Well, that's my first proposition. That's my first solution, which would probably get me assassinated
Right away.
right away because I'm not shaking hands with the mobs.
Yeah.
But then number 2, make traffic more fun. Have something like, you know what I mean? You go to third world countries, people running around selling popcorn and all that.
Also get more people, give more jobs to the homeless.
Yeah.
So they can.
Just sell things, you know what I mean? Keep it fun. Have a couple buskers, have somebody come from my car, juggle a little bit. All right.
In
it's not so
traffic?
bad. Yeah, we're not moving. You know what I mean?
Why don't you just put screens and just play videos and
It's
movies?
distracting, but this guy, he'll keep an eye out on the traffic, make sure he's not blocking it, and then
Mm.
once they move, then you get out of the way.
Mm.
Make traffic fun again. That would be my movement. My political movement, man. Make it fun. It sucks,
It does. It does.
Like, if you don't like doing something, you always find a better way. If you don't like eating veggies, you find ways to put veggies in your diet without realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't like waiting in traffic? All right, let's make it fun. Maybe have games between you and other cars. Compete.
That's actually interesting because if you had, it's coming to me.
He's got an idea.
Listen to this.
Light bulb.
Imagine they install a system
Yeah.
where you can call the cars around you based on their license plate number.
That'd be pretty sick.
So you're stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
You see a number, you type it in, and then you're calling the babe in front of you.
Ooh, babe calls.
Imagine.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And you're like, yeah, I'm the Civic behind you.
Let's figure out call and say what's up.
She's like, yeah, I'm driving.
Yeah,
a
people can
Lambo.
disable it if they don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah. That'd be sick.
wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. Dude, I've gotten into conversations in traffic before where my window's down, guy next to me's window's down. He's like, what's up, man? I'm like, waiting. How you doing? He's like, life is good, bro. I'm like, life is good, man. And then we just kind of have a little exchange.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I like traffic conversations. I used to do this thing, man. When I first dropped my album, I would pull up to red lights and then I'd fire up my my airdrop and then all these airdrops would show up and then I'd drop my album cover to all of them about bop, 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 bop. And then 3 out of 7 would accept and the rest would decline. So, yeah.
Mm.
And then now I think airdrop, you can only do it. If you do it for everyone, it's for everyone for up to 15 minutes or contacts only or whatever.
Oh,
It's limited. I don't think you could just get randos. Because what was happening is on the subway, people were airdropping dick pics to other people.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
I don't want to look at my phone all of a sudden. I got a dick.
You're
pic.
like, oh, what? And then the babe sitting next to you that you were thinking about talking to sees it. She's like, just a massive dick on your phone. It's not mine. I swear, it's not. That's not. I didn't take it.
And then she'd be like, "Can you find out who that was, please?"
Yeah. Damn it. Damn it.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. Well,
That's
all right,
cool.
man. It's been a slice.
It has.
You
It
know,
has.
thanks for coming through.
Yeah, thank you.
We gotta keep it a tight one today because I gotta go do Hassan Fails' show.
Oh, big show, big show.
Yeah, I mean, it's at Comedy Bar East, which is usually I mean, it's not huge, maybe like 200 people, 150, 200.
That's.
But it's
oh.
always like super Muslim,
Mm.
conservative crowd. And as I get older, I'm like, eh.
Mm.
You know, it feels like I'm doing comedy for my mom's friends. Where you're like, I gotta be appropriate, can't slip up, can't. So much tension.
But
And they judge each other too. So if you say something that's kind of like inappropriate but very funny, some people that think is fun that joke's funny won't laugh on account of not wanting to be judged by other. You know?
You should have like a comedy thing just for Muslims,
What do you mean?
like a bit just.
Oh yeah, no, I have Muslim bits, but then anytime I go into any other bits, they pull back.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I just
When
hey, blah blah blah,
when in,
halal.
when
Ooh.
in Rome.
I just, you know, I'm like, you know me, I'm very true to myself when it
Yeah,
comes to
yeah.
comedy, and I want to
Yeah.
talk about what I want to talk about.
But
And
you-
like, yeah, you cater to the audience, but it's also just so like, I don't know. I'm hoping, and I was talking to my boy AJ Bate, hilarious Arab comic, and he's like, yeah, something's got to change with the Arab community and how they view humor, because we have some of the funniest people, but in terms of comedy and like stand-up comedy, to be more exact, they come out to shows and they're like, unless you're kind of like more like progressive, like maybe you grew up here or something, then they might be more lenient on hearing things that are outside of just their realm of funny. But these shows are like, I love them, and Hassan pulls. This guy pulls people like nobody else in the city. He's the only guy that's being followed by Drake.
yeah.
No other comedian has a follow from Drake, you know, but he does, and he's a cool guy, and he's amazing. He's so funny. He's super nice. Hassan's a great guy, and we'll try to get him on the podcast here.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
But again, you're like, I don't. I think, you know, obviously being an Arab and a Muslim myself, it's like I think it just means different things to different people, you know? And to me, it's like I'm very proud of being Arab and very proud of being Muslim. But then I'm not their version or their image of what an Arab Muslim comic is, you know? But I'm like, I like the roughhouse, man. I like to get a little wild. The dog's out.
But out of 200 people, I'm sure somebody's gonna be like,
Dude, I've done those shows where it's like 400 people and then you leave and it's like one follow.
the others want to.
Yeah, but maybe they're embarrassed
but
or
they're
something.
like,
And then, you know, I pop up on TV or something like, hey, or they'll see you in public. I saw you on that TV thing. And
It's funny you say that. I actually ran into somebody who's telling me he saw you at Hassan Phil's show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I said, oh, my brother does that. It was like a photographer or something.
Mhm.
And I said, yeah. I said, my brother's actually, because I was trying to find somebody to do photos, headshots, things like that.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, my brother's a stand-up comic. Oh, yeah, what's your brother's name? I said, Mo Ismail. He's like, I know it doesn't ring a bell. So I said, Google him. So he Googled you, and as soon as he finished Google, he's like, yeah, that guy. I saw him at Hassan Phil's show.
And I mean, I've crushed at his shows before.
Yeah.
I've definitely crushed at his shows before. And I think it's been a consistent, like, I always do well, but I don't know. Maybe it's in my head, but I got to get the judgment piece where I'm like, I just feel like I'm being judged.
Who cares?
I don't care. I
Just
don't care.
get
But I'm
up
also,
and-
but I just, as an Arab Muslim, I want that community to view Arab Muslim comedians as their own entity and be more open and receptive to different kinds of humor.
But it's hard because you can't have an Arab Muslim comedian go to like you know, somewhere Yellowknife and expect them to laugh at. I mean,
As a comic or as an
yeah, as a
audience?
comic, yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've done all those little
Right,
towns.
but it's fine for you. But if you bring a guy who's not like them and his comedy is purely halal,
No, yeah, but I think that those guys in those small towns, they're the opposite.
yeah,
They're the equivalent of the Arab Muslims that are super conservative, but they're on the opposite side where
Mm.
they're super like white,
Right.
hick, like Arabs, and then they say it like that, and you're like, ugh, I don't like how that sounds. I didn't know you were an Arab. You're like, oh, you're Arabic. Oh my
Arabic.
god, man, I don't
Yeah.
want to be here. But
My favorite is Islamic. That's
Islamic?
one.
You
Yeah.
Islamic?
Yeah.
you're like, damn right I am. Which is, you know what I like about doing those towns is they, in a weird way, I feel like I'm breaking their mold of what they think an Arab Muslim is. Like they have an image in their head based on what they see in the media, and then I show up and I'm just kind of myself, and they go, oh, and you see them in conversations. Look at you, man. I've never talked to an Arab Muslim before, and you're like, well, now you have. So, there's different kinds of Arab Muslims.
I like yous guys.
Yeah. But stuff like that, and you go, okay, well, at least there's like some sort of a difference being made, and then you do comedy for your own people, and they're like, ooh, he said fuck.
He said
Oh
fuck.
no! Oh,
Did-
he told a sex joke. Oh,
Mm,
you're like,
mm.
bro, we're not all adults. You don't have sexual urges. Then they just, buddy. Some girls will show up to these shows and they won't make eye contact the whole time you're on stage. They're looking down.
Do they laugh?
No, they'll just look down.
So you're gonna pay for a show,
Bro, listen, the logistics, I'm with you.
You're gonna pay for a show.
Yeah.
You won't watch it, and you won't hear it.
Yeah,
But I'm just here.
I'm just here.
Mm.
I mean, I've caught a couple of them like smiling to themselves or giggling if there's like a good witty punchline that they're not expecting. Like, ooh, you know what I mean? But
When
Right.
when Hassan comes, we have to ask him about that secret recipe.
I mean, yeah, he's just a cool guy, man.
Yeah, he is.
You know, sometimes you're just like, what makes a cool guy cool? And you're like, I don't know, man, but he's a cool guy. He's cool. And I'm sure at school he was probably a cool guy too. You know? And some people just have the juice like that.
Mm.
I don't know if I'm a cool guy.
I think you're a very cool guy.
Thank you, man. I think you're a cool guy too.
Thanks, man.
You know? But to me, I don't look at myself and I'm like, yo, you're a cool guy.
Mm.
I'm like,
I do. I look at myself. I'm like, damn, you're cool.
I'm like, bro, stop watching these lawn mowing videos and go to sleep, you loser. Oh, another pimple popping video, and I'm like, yeah. Oh god, it's 3 a.m. I gotta get to bed.
You like pimple popping?
Ooh, love a good pimple.
I
pop.
thought you didn't like zits or bumps.
No, bump. Like if there's like lumps. If there's like a lump,
So the difference between a bump and a lump,
like
and
a zit or like a cyst.
But what if it was a big cyst?
That yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
But that looks like a lump.
No, but then there's a relief. It exits and then it's no longer. It's just flat after that.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
So okay.
But if there's just like a lump, like if you're like right now, like there was a teacher that I was teaching with, and he was like, he had this growth on his shoulder, and it's not like he showed me the actual growth, but you could see it popping out like a baseball under his shirt. And he's like, yeah, I gotta go get this MRI. And I was like, for what? And he was wearing a black shirt, so I couldn't see. And then he turned around and showed me. Buddy, I almost vomited in the school. What is that?
Oh my god.
But if it's a cyst, man, I hope he made a video of the doctor popping it.
That's funny.
But on that note, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the support and the love. We're gonna keep going, man. I don't think there's any sign of us stopping anytime soon, inshallah. So we're gonna keep doing this and obviously do this. I do this because I love doing it, but I do this because I love spending time with you, I love shooting the shit with you.
Absolutely,
You know,
man.
I know it's kind of a drag to bring you out here sometimes, but
It's not. No, man.
but you're a funny guy, and I like that. You know, you're getting loose on this and just talking shit.
Yeah,
and,
no, I like it. I like it. I obviously do it for you to hang out with you,
yeah.
but I also do it because it's fun. Like
It's
I
dope,
told
man.
you, right? I told you I actually enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Well,
And
I would not have anybody else sitting here with
Yes.
me. This is my guy right here. This is my other half. He's my brother, and he's a funny dude. He's one of the funniest people I know. And maybe one day he'll do stand up.
Oh my god!
But in the
we're not
meantime-
gonna talk more about this.
But in the meantime, he is a very you know, I almost think it's better to just be just a funny guy that's not a stand-up. I mean, being a stand-up is sick, but like just to be a funny guy without any pressure.
Yeah, and I
It's
don't
sick.
I don't
I
like the
love it.
pressure.
And
Yeah.
you're that guy. And,
Thanks, man.
That's why I love you. All right, man. Tune in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell your friends, share it, and we'll see you guys next week.
Don't talk to me,
Peace.
talk to these people. It's about these people right here. It's about these people, it's about the city. Look around you. Look at this. We created this.